There we go. So let's start on the mat. Let's just start sitting down in seated with crossed legs. So welcome to Anja's Mountain Yoga. Hopefully see you in the mountains one day soon. So to start by sitting cross-legged, however it's comfortable for you. Close your eyes, letting your hands rest either on your knees or down to the side. And let's just arrive before we start. Maybe taking a hand to your heart and a hand to your tummy and sitting nice upright. And just checking in how your breathing is today. Just observing your breathing. Feeling where the breath goes to. Does it go to your chest? Does it go to your tummy? Can you feel the air expanding at the back and at the side? Can you feel the collarbone lift? Just observe. It doesn't matter where it goes. This is you. This is you breathing. And that is good. Just keep breathing. In through your nostrils. Out through the nostrils to calm yourself down. Let's take a deep inhalation and this time blow it out through your mouth, the side out. Deep inhalation, hold it, and then side out. One more of those, a deep inhalation. Keep breathing in, keep breathing in. Hold it for 2, 1, 2, and then a deep exhalation. Keep blowing out until you can no longer blow anything out. And let go of the control over your breath. Just wriggle your fingers, wriggling your toes, opening your eyes again if you have them closed, doing some circles with your wrist. And just taking a stretch. Or hands to the ceiling, interlacing your hands, bring them to the ceiling. Let's take our right hand to the floor, reaching over to the right, keeping our left buttocks cheek on the floor. Or really pulling with this left hand over to the side, feeling how our left side is opening up, reaching up towards the sky again, interlacing your finger. Big reach up here, and placing your left hand to the left, reaching over with your right hand, pulling that right hand over, opening up here. Take a deep inhalation, and as you exhale, pulling further over to the left, reaching over that right arm, opening up your right side, coming back to the middle, interlacing your fingers, reaching up towards the sky. And letting go. If your arms shake. Let's come up into standing. Nice to see you all. Thank you for the messages. Keep sending them. In fact, no, you shouldn't. You should be at the mat doing it, not doing messages. Let's start with some half sun salutations just to warm up the body a little. So standing mountain pose. Hands out to the side. Feet under your hips, shoulders down, chin leveled with the floor, and just relaxing here. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up and above. Exhale, coming forward into forward bend. Just bending your knees, reaching towards the floor. Inhale, hands and shins, halfway up, nice straight back. Exhale, folding forward again, just hanging out here. Inhale, reaching forward, coming up by a chair, reaching up towards the ceiling. Just a slight back bend, squeezing your glutes, hand back to heart center and out to mountain pose. Let's do that twice more. Inhale and mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms above your head. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, reaching forward with your hands, coming up into standing. Slight back bend if that's good for you today. Hands to heart center, back to mountain pose. One more time, inhale in mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky with your hands, slight back bend if that's good for you. Exhale, coming forward. Inhales, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, reaching forward, your hands pushing up through your feet. Slight back bend if that's good for you. Hands to heart center. Let's take a full sun salutation just for fully warm up, and then we'll get into the work of the lower limbs. So hands in mountain pose, standing at the front of your mat. Deep inhalation. Exhale, hands to heart center. Grounding down through your left, lifting your arches. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky, slight back bend if you want. Exhale, coming forward. Hands towards the floor. Maybe a little bit less bend off your knees as your hamstrings are getting warmer. Stepping back with the right, knee down, gazing forward. Stepping back into plank. Knees down, chin and chest down, elbows into the side. Lowering your knees, hands by your chest. Pushing up into small back bend. Remember, our bodies are not warm yet, and mine is definitely not. Coming back up into downward dog. Pedaling out here. Lifting your right leg up towards the sky. Stepping forward with that right leg up between your hands. You can lift the foot up there. You can caterpillar walk with your toes, however you want to get there. Get there, lowering your left knee, gazing forward here. Stepping forward with your left, coming into another forward fold. Reaching forward with your hand, bending your knees and pushing up through your legs. Remembering to keep that arch in your leg, slight back bend if you want. Hands to heart center and coming back to mountain pose. Let's take that to the other side. Inhale in mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching towards the sky. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, stepping back with your left knee down. Hold in plank, stepping back with your right. Exhale, knees down, chin, chest and bottom in the air. Hands by your chest, pushing up into small cobra. Curling your toes under, coming into downward dog. Let's just pedal out here for a minute. Coming up to your toes, coming up to your tiptoes, then pressing your heels towards the mat. Inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, heels towards the mat. Just observing how your feet and ankles are in this pose. Then lifting your left leg towards the sky, leveling your hips, gazing forward between your hand, and then placing your left hands between your fingers, or lifting that leg forward so you can take it with your left hand, stepping it forward, caterpillar walking with your toes. Get there when you can. Right knee down. Gazing forward, stepping forward with the right into another forward fold, reaching forward with your hands and coming up into another backward bend, reaching up towards the sky, hands to heart center and hands back to mountain pose. Excellent. Right, so we're going to think about our feet and our ankles. So maybe just doing some circles with your toes and your ankles. It's sort of coming from the hip now. We're just working a little bit of life into them. Feet, feel that crack. Let's do that on the left foot as well. First one way and then the other. My brain can work out how to do it the other way. Lovely. So when I worked in children's physio, we were helping some children with flat feet, and how we did that was imagine that we had a little goldfish. So I've now got a goldfish in my hand, and I was asking the children to raise their arches, so sort of coming out to the outer side of the feet. Then we're going to place goldfish under the arches, placing your foot back down, and then you can't squash the goldfish. It's now a goldfish under your arches. So trying just to work here, keeping that arch nice and high and not squashing the goldfish. So nice squashy feeling if you do squash them. We don't want any squashed goldfish, not this early in the morning. So as we're working, just trying to maintain that high arch, we're thinking about putting pressure down 4 points of our feet. So I'll just show in my hand. So sort of just under the toes in all corners. And quite often we're using pressure through the back arch of our leg as well. So if we're coming in to warrior, we're kind of pushing back through the back of our feet, still with the arch active. So just think about that as we're doing the poses. So let's come into a wide stance. Feet a little bit wider than our shoulders. Turning your feet inwards just slightly, just the toe slightly inwards, and then pressing through the outer edges of the feet. And we're going to engage the arches here. So pop your goldfish back in. Don't squash them. So hands onto to your hips. If you've got yoga blocks, you can place that in front of you there, or a book, anything like that, or it's fine, we'll just come forward to where we do. So inhale nice and tall, thinking about elongating your spine, and then as we're coming forward, you're reaching forward with your spine, engaging your quads, engaging your arches, and we're just coming into forward fold here. With nice strong legs. So it's not so much about the fold of your back, it's about keeping your legs active. I can feel my hamstring working and my feet are definitely active in this pose. Inhale, nice straight back. Exhale, maybe coming a little bit further forward. Rocking from side to side. Inhale, coming up into halfway back again. Exhale, coming forward. One more breath here. Inhale, coming up into half back. Exhale, coming forward. Just hanging out here for another breath. Inhale, exhale, bending your knees a little and pushing up through your strong feet and coming back up into standing. We're going to turn our left foot forward to the front of the mat. Again, if you've got a yoga block, just place it by your left foot. And then we're going to, having our hands on our hip, then reaching forward with our left arm, bringing a bend into that left leg as well, and then placing our hand onto the brick or onto the floor. Then from here, trying to start straightening your leg a little. And when you've got it as straight as you can be, then reaching up with your other arm, gazing up towards that right hand. Again, we've got active legs. So thinking about your arches, thinking about, as you may remember, pushing into that outer edge of your right foot, but all four corners on your left, and active arches. Inhale, looking down towards your big toe, bending your left leg and pushing back up into another one-legged stance. Let's move the block to the other side. Let's just come down into another forward fold here. So active arches, feet turning in slightly, hands and hips. Inhale, nice long spine. Nice long spine as you're reaching forward and coming into forward bend here again. Hands towards the mat, maybe onto the block. Exhale, folding a little bit further forward and bending your leg, pushing up through legs. Nice strong arches again. Hands out to the side. Let's turn our right foot towards the back of your mat, lining up your heel in line with your left arch. We're going to take our hands to our hips, putting a bend into that right leg now. Let's reach forward with our right arm, reach forward, then coming down, placing the hand on the mat or the brick, then straightening that right leg as much as we can. Maybe you want to come up and place your hand on your shin instead, it's fine. Then reaching up with your left hand. So we're thinking about the arch in the right foot, but pressing down through all four corners and pressing down through our outer edge of our left foot. I have to remember my left and right. It's very difficult. Inhale here. Exhale, gazing up towards the upper hand, out to the side. Another inhale here. Exhale, gazing towards your big toe. And then pushing up with nice strong feet, then loose your arch and coming back up into another forward fold. And then just bring your legs together. Let's ground through our left foot. So lifting your toes, spreading your toes, planting them four corners down onto the leg, active arch, bringing your weight over that left leg. Let's bring our right leg up towards, or just lifting it up, so it's sort of 90 degrees or so. Then bringing that right leg out to the side. You might feel the ankle on your left working a lot here, so you might feel wobbly. So we can place that right foot back down to the floor. Again, if you've got a brick, you can just place it onto the floor, onto a book. If you want, you can place your foot on that lower and the lower leg. If you want, you can bring your leg up to your inner thigh. From here, let's take our hands to heart center. And if you want, you can bring your arms up and above your head. Wherever you want to be today. I invite you to try to close your eyes. Remember to keep that arch on your left foot. And as well, to make it more steady, push your outer left thigh towards your foot and then your foot towards the outer thigh. That might make you a little bit more steady. Keep your eyes open or closed, but if you're closing them, you just challenge your balance a little bit more. By challenging your balance, you're working all them small little muscles in your feet. Just feel how much movement they're doing, and that will make your ankle stronger. So if at any point you got any injuries in your ankle and you're at the stage where you're ready for some rehab, then this is quite a nice pose for just activating those muscles again. Let's open our eyes if they're closed. Bring that right leg back up to our chest. Give it a squeeze and then placing that back down onto the floor. Let's move to the other side. So now your right leg, you're grounding down through your right leg. Just moving your toes, wriggling your toes so they're nice and loose. And placing the four corners of your foot back down on the mat. Having that active arch. Then lifting your leg 90 degrees or so, just there. Then bringing it down, either on the floor, just opening up your leg out to the side, so bring down to the side, onto the brick. So that's a nice steady pose here. You've got a bit more balance, but you're still challenged. You can bring it to your lower shin or to your inner thigh. So pressing your outer thigh towards your foot and your foot towards your outer thigh. Bring your hands to heart center, or bringing them up towards the sky, out to the side, whatever you like your tree to be. And then closing your eyes if that's what you want to do today. However you feel challenged. You might feel that it's already a challenge just to be in the pose you chose with your eyes open. In that case, don't close your eyes, don't fall over. We're just here trying to make our ankles stronger, not to fall. Although that is quite funny to fall. So closing your eyes. If you want, this side is not for a balance for me. Maybe I'll keep my eyes open today. I can still feel all the little muscles working in my foot. Take another deep inhalation here. And as we exhale, lifting that left leg towards our chest. Let's give it a squeeze. And then releasing it back down onto the floor. We're going to come into a lunge position. So coming down onto the mat, onto your knees. And then we're going to take our left leg forward 90 degrees so in our knee. Moving the right leg back a little. Let's place both hands on the inner side of our left leg. Again, if you've got blocks, you can place your hands here so you can reach better. Moving that leg back a little. And then we're going to come out to the outside of our left leg. So move the other way so you can see that. So we're here, hands on the inside of our left, and then coming out to the left, opening up here. Some movement into our lower leg. Don't know where you feel that. You might feel a stretch on your foot. Just moving, getting some mobility into your legs. Inhale and exhale. Let's place that foot flat on the floor, and then we're going to come straight back with our hips. Just checking that that knee is straight in line with your hip, your right knee that is, and keeping your foot flat on the mat. At first, deep inhalation, exhale, maybe folding forward over that leg a little. Inhalation coming up, then placing your foot up. So now active feet towards your shin. And breathe into that. Another deep inhalation through your nostrils. And exhale, maybe folding over yourself a little. Let's coming forward, and let's bring the right leg forward now. So left back. Right forward, knee over ankle, hands to the inside of your right foot, maybe lifting your left knee a little and moving it back to get that stretch into your hip flexor. Inhale, nice long spine, and exhale, bringing now your right knee out to the side, so you're coming up to the outside of your right foot. And just breathe here. Just going to see how it feels being on the blocks. That's nice. See out through my windows from here now. It's a nice view. See the trees blowing, just like I was blowing before. That reminds me a bit about that. Like I was inhale, bringing the foot back. And as we exhale, pushing back, straight back with our hips. our foot down on the mat at first. Inhale. You can bring your blocks with your heels, and now they're just a little bit further back. And let's bring our foot up, toes towards the shin. You can feel how the shift in the stretch just changes. Inhale, nice long spine. In fact, all the way up here if you want. It's nice too. So the bricks on the edges. Just have a play. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, nice long spine, straight spine. Exhale, coming forward. Brilliant. Let's get rid of the blocks for a minute. Let's come down onto our back. Then let's bend our knees up towards our chest. Let's give ourselves a hug. Hugs are good. And bring your arms to the inside of your knees. And then grab hold of the outside of your feet. And come into happy baby here. So we're going to pressing our feet towards our hands, and we're going to be pulling with our hands towards our feet. So now we've got this tug of war between our feet and our hands. So inhale, as you exhale, play that war. Game, see who's the strongest. Is it your hands and your arms, or is it your feet? It's not really a war. I don't really like wars. Just make it into a game and see who is going to win today. I just find a balance where you're putting equal pressure down through your feet as well as you're pushing up. Meaning it's, I can feel that in my hips today. Again, that's just nice strong feet. Let's bring the palm of our feet together, moving our hands onto our shins and just moving our legs a little bit towards our groin. That wasn't really part of the plan. That's just what my body wanted to do right now. So join in. Right, let's place our feet down on the floor. This we was meant to be doing. So feet towards our buttocks. Just looking up and see that your legs are in line with your hips. Just checking where your hip bones are. The nice long neck as you're laying back down again. Hands towards the mat. Pressing down with your hands and tilting your pelvis towards you, towards your face, and then lifting the lower back, the middle back and the upper back. And we're pushing up into a bridge. So here we're really taking good care of our joint alignment. So you want your knees in line with your hips, and you want your feet under your ankles. Beautiful. Squeezing here. Maybe just lifting your toes, making sure that you're not gripping anything with your toes. Thinking about pushing down the four corners of your feet and your active arches. Then if you want, lift your right leg towards the ceiling, just circling, getting rid of more cracks in your ankle, pushing up with your hips and turning the other way with your foot. Point and flex your foot, placing that right foot back down on the mat. Finding those four corners and active arches again with your right foot, and your loose toes. Play piano with your right toes, but you're lifting the left foot up towards the sky, circling your ankles first one way and then the other, and then placing that foot back down onto the mat. One more high arch with your buttocks, squeezing your glutes and coming back down. Now if you've got a strap, we're going to take a strap around our right foot, just placing it just underneath that big pad of your toes. If you haven't got a strap, you can either go and get one or just holding on to your lower leg. We're going to have our left leg straight, unless that hurts your lower back, and keep it bent. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're bringing that leg up a little bit straighter. Pushing our foot into the strap, or keeping our feet active. Toes towards our shins. Inhale, and as you exhale, just bring that leg a little bit further straight and coming towards you. Then let's bring that leg out to the side, just a little bit, opening up into our adductors. Again, just support your leg onto the other side, hold it active, but keep your foot active by bringing your toes towards your shin, then bringing it across just 15 degrees or so, toes active, and then letting go of that right leg. Let's bring our left leg up towards the sky. If you've got a strap, placing it around your left foot. Same place again, so just in your upper arch. Inhale, and as you exhale, keep it nice and straight. Just working towards straightness. You might be there, you might be there, wherever you are. Just work towards a straight leg. So if you can't keep your leg straight here, just bring it down a little until you can keep your feet active. So toes towards the shins, and a straight leg. If you've got hyper mobility, don't overlock the knee, just keeping a little bit of a bend in it. Let's take our left out to the left, stretching our adductors here. So it's all connected. So to have strong knees and ankles and get the mobility into it, we have to work on all the muscles that are surrounding those joints and the joints below and above them. Let's bring the leg back up into the middle, and let's just guide it gently over to the right, so just across the body. Active feet again, don't forget. I know it's a bit more of a stretch when the feet are active, but that is all good for you. Now, let's bring our knees in towards our chest and give ourselves a hug. Just wriggling your toes and your ankles, give yourself a stretch. Just do whatever is good for you. And when you're ready, hold on to your back of the thighs and rock up into seated. Just cross your legs, however's good for you. Hands to heart centre again. Just closing your eyes, scanning your body, and feeling how you are feeling now. I've spoken too much. I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea, get my voice back. Thank you all for attending. Nice to see you all as always. If you're not here yet, catch up when you can. I'll upload it to the YouTube channel later. It's Anja's Mountain Yoga. And I'll see you soon. I'll probably see you on Wednesday now. I've had some requests for yoga for sciatica, and I had a strange request from Sarah as well. I shall have to look into that again. There was something about if you have been washing your patio for a long time, and I was about to eat Thai, so maybe something about digestion and standing up. I have to find out what that message meant. then I'll do some yoga for it. I've also had requests for beer yoga, so maybe we'll keep that for a weekend at some point soon when I'm not working. Or just a day I'm not working, then we can do that. You're very welcome, Helen. So lovely to see you. Hope you enjoyed the concert yesterday. I'll have to catch up on that. Right, just gonna close.